Welcome back to TripleA Engine Game World of War. I'm Magican, and last time you can see they are still pressuring up, still getting a lot of forces. We are down here, but the Germans got all of this. So we cannot take this. We are not able to take that. That's not possible for us to really move here. And we're not able to attack this one. There's too many units. So I do not know. It's a slow pace for our guys here. That's the only thing I can see. We can do this, as I said last time, we can go in here and take the 2 points so we get something out of this and not just like having no clue of what to give and no option to do anything else. We can go and take one other point, but I think that will be a waste of time. We can go in here. Unfortunately, that will prevent us to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can also do that. So if we do this, we need to make sure we also got one of these, and then we can probably get the units in here and get that point. And where we get to Iraq, we could take it. Now it's about to get more and more areas here, else we will get like crushed in this tsunami of our allied friends moving over. We should have done this 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Or maybe not. You can see they're coming in with all these forces here. They'll probably take a lot of stuff. We need some production so we can help them, but we have nothing really. We are just having a little bit of North Africa, a little bit in Darfur here. We even do not have our Ethiopian area, that is this Italy, East Africa. So we just need to make sure that we can maybe produce a factory, a battleship, a protecting line, 2 of these, the rest of those. There we go. Yes. Naval bombardment. Okay. We got it. Thank you. And that one's also taken with the bombardment. Thank you. Yes, we got it also. So we got Iraq here. They could take us back if they want to take. We do not have that much to do. Nope, undo. We need to place the battleship. Need to be secure that they will not do anything bad there. And over here, bring in those. And here, bring in the factory. So we can build something there. One, no. One, 2, 3, 4. And 2 there. I think that's okay. I think we have 77. We are rocking around these steps by step solutions here. And that's our problem mostly, that we are also under pressure, and our allied forces are actually helping all the time. You have not seen this type before, right? That's crazy. They're moving up here. Why not just continue up here and do a lot of havoc? No, no, no. Or why not attack over here? They're thinking it's a human player. We need to get that most out of that one and crush that. If you crush the human player, we will crush this. But now they are too far ahead. But again, I said, I've never seen the Russians not having any capitals before Chinese capital was falling, but also the resource here. The Russians with these 24 can actually produce up here. I've not seen that, but it seems like I cannot remember that, but it seems like the Russians can produce without their without their capital. They will still produce and bring them up here. Then that's the only factory they have. They can of course not put units on if there's no factory, but it seems like they can still fight on. And if the United States are moving enough units up and fast so they can get the capital here of France, and the French can build some forces with all these, and then they can take Netherlands, the Americans, and build a factory here, just continuing moving units over. Then I think they can change the war. It looks like it anyway from my side. Okay, that's the French. They cannot do anything except here, but they will not do that. Not against 21 units, and we are bringing 6 more down. These will probably attack this, as the Germans cannot pass here and get that. Yeah, the French moved over there, but they still have like, okay, let's see here. And then we will attack with 14 and 7. That will never work. Okay, 26, but it will not work. We will not do that. They will have too many units to go and counter that. And they will just wrap up everything we have done here. If these attack, they'll be able to attack with 3 3s, 1 4, 1 2, 2 2s, and 3 1s. But we will be able to defend with a lot of 8s. And okay, they're going in there. Oh, they're taking the Russian ships there. That's Japanese doing that. Going in there too. Yamamoto. They have a lot they should buy this time, as they have the resources of the capitulation of India. And that's a British force there. So let's look. 206. Britain has 80 still, but they lost the first one. It's not just lost, they're giving it over to the Japanese, Yamamoto's forces there. Here, okay, there's not, okay, does not matter here if they take this out or not, because they cannot move. There's no units, they have nothing here in this space. Okay, whoa, they got one, but they're submerged. Oh, they got one there too. They're actually taking a lot of these points here. Ah, come on, they cannot get that. Now they're getting a lot of points here, but they will of course attack down here. This can just go 1, 2, and then that's taken. Next time, no, these will actually attack this and take Bombay. I cannot see any problem with that. And then the British fleet that is down here is the only one left. And they actually have 5 battleships. They did lose 6 battleships. They should have brought them together, and then they will never attack them when they have that many. We do not have that many. We have 9, but they had 6 plus those 3. That's 9 plus 2. That's 11. A lot better, and they have a lot better of these protection forces. Was that 30 infantry they had there? was that 30 infantry. Look at the purchasing unit. 3 battleships, 2 destroyers, 4 of these heavy bomber thingies, 1 of these good fighters, 1 tank, 2 artillery, and it's only 17 units there. That's not a lot, but they brought 30 units in here. Next time these should go up here, and then that will, yeah. China has nothing to do. They have this area. I'm not even sure how many resources they have. 24. Is that the correct number? Correct number. Let's see here. Chinese, no, they have 29 and it's 6 reduction, but 29 units. Maybe there's a plane here. No, that's a British factory, but I think this is the planes. Yes, Chinese fighter and Chinese bomber. Nope, that's a good fighter and a earlier fighter. That's 2 of them. I do not think they've built ships. But look at that. They also have 2 battleships up here. They did crush the German fleet last turn. It takes too long. They should not have any units here. But they bought 6 infantry. So let's see what they're doing here. The Japanese, they are not attacking. I cannot see they will attack, but they will probably bring units in, or maybe they will move them to the towards the west up here. But they will attack. They will attack here. Those 2 areas will get hammered now, and they're worth only 1 point. But they're going to lose it. Who has the most resources? It looks like Germany has, and then it's Isashi, Yamamoto. We're talking about Allied forces, right? And then us. So we are Finns, Romanian, and Thai has less. The rest has more. What? Why did it not take that one? That's a point, but I'm a little bit okay. Maybe they remove all the units in the next area in here. But why not just attack with all units if they want to do that? I don't know. It takes a long time. It's really awaiting. Okay, that's the sub was gone there. Oh, they're actually taking the. They're not taking Bombay. They're actually taking Madras. That's a lot better, but still, wow. So they can still produce ships on that side. Actually, I did not even think they had the units for it. But they could have gone 1-2 anyway and take them. Because the Thai cannot take them. It will take too long. So it'll probably Yamamoto taking it. But you can see it takes a long time. What I can see is that the Allies still have a chance. But the Americans need to be fast now. Really fast. Taking Paris within 2 turns. Maybe we could do this and this time. 36, 6, 6, and 1 transport. That is a crazy amount of units. We're not gone that far ahead, 15 turns only. But it was really problematic in the beginning, especially for us. I did not see the value up here, except that they took Paris in 2 turns, I think, and got the French money one. But they did not move the troops fast enough to the east, after my opinion. But again, they did not even get the ships, so the British could just move units in here. If you have a strong army, navy fleet, they will not be able to go in that way. But that also cost a lot of money. But I actually, when I play, I normally use the fleet they have, keep them together, get all the subs out here and use them. And the British people can now buy stuff again. They're going down there, but what's going over here? Let's see the combat move. Bomber here. Okay. Always good to see what is the red color there. Like here. Oh, they're getting that sub with a destroyer. Then it will not be able to remove itself. And then there's no fleet here. The British will continue putting troops in. They have nothing here anymore to protect them against fleet aggression. You can see how much they got here on that side. The Americans are really hammering on this side here with forces, big forces, all these transport, all these units here. I hope we could take this before they came, but we were 1 turn too late before they moved all the units in. It's very easy for them just to go 1, 2, bring units in. I would like to have like 5 fields or 6 fields here, so it'd take longer. But yeah, Action Allies game, the board game there, also only have 2 fields from the American East Coast, like here, to go 1 and 2, and then they're there. Here it takes a little bit longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 turns. Okay, it still got a hit in, but it will never. Oh, okay, that would have been crazy if it got that hit in. Oh, 1, 1. Okay, that's done. It's done now. They will never be able to take that. So they had the chance. The German had the chance. Now the British got this for the French, but the French will not have that turn before the Germans has, so they will not be able to bring in not be able to buy units here. But what the Americans could do, take all these up here and place them here. Then the French will be able to buy 3 units here every time. And we also need to buy units here. German have these 4 tanks. They could go and say 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then get Palestine. And then, of course, the German will get that prize there. We will not get it, but we do not have the forces to take on 3 tanks. We did have it, but we lost it. When we attacked with 6, we got creamed, even that it should not happen. We had over 60% to win. Let's swap side. Let's just bring 3 tanks in here. Then you can see over nice 70% chance actually. 60%. It's a little bit 60. And we lost, but we did not just lose. We lost all 6 and they lost nothing. One of the hardest ones, but it was not like in a death and die scenario, because you can see we do have the ability to hold them here and ability not to break in this area here. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, we just have to wait. It's a lot of waiting on this one here. Okay, they are moving. It's gonna take a long time. This is not something that is very fast. It takes a lot of time now after this. In the beginning it was very fast, but now it's like, okay, what to do? Just wait, and then yeah, that's the way it is. They got that. They get 2, 5, 6. We could just see here resources on the player. They get 23. They have 40 units. So if there was a cost of them, that would be crazy. But they do not have that, so it's fine. So we just have to wait. We just have to wait patiently as the AI computer here needs to take the move. So we have to use the saying, patience is a virtue. But if you look at the map here, um, this of course never happened. The Italians never got Cairo. They came to this part here, but that's all. And that was actually the African Corps doing that. But they did have all of this here area, Morocco and stuff. But because of France was capitulating, then they joined the forces there. Nice. And they're building. How many do they have? The Dutch has 24 units actually, and only 4 PUs now because this is totally controlled. Not totally, they still have here, but they have a chance to take Hollandia. That is, of course, the Dutch people. Holland is the name for them. Okay, the Finnish go up here, but they are not doing more. They just want the 2 points. These can attack here. That will be 6, 7, 8. Okay, that was easy for them. 9 units. They could go in here with these, but I think they will not. They could also have used the tanks there, but did not do that either. That's fine. And they're using these tanks to get it, so it's fine. And Finland is getting some more production, but they do not have that much. This is the Romanian. They have a lot here. They also lost a lot of people in the Second World War. I think the amount was around 800,000 just with Odessa. Something like it. I'm not 100% sure that number there, but it was crazy amount of number. The Odessa was really protected a lot, and then they moved all the forces from Odessa to Crimea and to protect the Sevastopol with the elite forces there. So the Russians, they got that. Another one of this good points was taken. Of course, the Russians can go in, but I think the Germans will probably go over here, or maybe they even take Viborg. But let's see. Let's see here. What did they purchase? A lot. Oh, Another factory point. That's Kiev. Did they? No, they did not buy. But last time, no. Yeah, maybe. Let's look at if they purchased that last time. Kiev, look at that. They purchased a factory in Kiev. What? Why do that? It's a lot of wasted money. Why do I say that? Because they already have a factory in Kursk. They have a factory in Romania. They have a factory in Western Romania. They have a factory in Bucharest here. That's 7, 8, 9, 10 units. And the economy before that one here was 33. So they could do a lot of these units here. Yeah, we just have to wait for the United States. This normally takes a long time. The German was pretty fast turn, but the Americans like, whoa, I don't know why it takes so long, but there's two options. They could go in here and attack. They could move these up here with these play. They could also move in here and here. They could also get this up here and just move them in there. They could also get, okay, now they're doing it. Okay, it's not taking that long as I thought this time. Okay, they're going up here in Belgium. And they're actually going in here. Ooh, they got a little fleet there. They actually got a little fleet. And now they are going to take the money from the Yamamoto. And the Americans are getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not bad. And they got Saipan. Did they have that before? No, they also got that. So they actually, oh, let's look at that. They also got Iwo Jima. So they have taken 2, 5, 7. Yeah, 7 points. But these 2 transport will die. And they will probably bring the units out here again and kill this off. So, yeah. They're not attacking here. They're not attacking here. So we still, every time we buy a new ship, we just have to buy a new ship because they are bringing more and more over. And they could just buy one here and then 1, 2, and next time 1 and attack 2. So they're going for this. And the question is, the Germans should be able to stop them. But they're not able to stop all these units coming up again. I know they are not. They are moving over towards these guys here and moving up here using all their force here. They can produce, but does not look that good. If Germany capitulates, then it's not going to be fun. Okay, they did not even get a hit there. Okay, then they're gone. Oh, they got 3 hits there. So that's also the chance that they will lose some units here, but this was how it looked last time. These will, of course, take... Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. They can produce... If they really are good, they can move the units up here, produce a factory, and start producing these protection lines. I had a game where they did that, where we had like 15 or 20 of these fortifications where we have to... that was really, really tough. So let's see here. The only good thing they have not attacked is because they have so few heavy duty stuff. They only have infantry. They attack with 1. Even that had 100, we have a lot better defense than them. Plus we have these 6. They have to hit 6 hits. So if you take, like, if they have 100 infantry and there's every 6 infantry, or 60 infantry, that's 10. So 120 infantry, that's 20. And the first 6 hits are not hits. So they only got 14 hits for 100. Okay, so Germans, they should be able to take this, this, and this. And of course this and this and this. They should be able to take it, but I do not understand why the Americans did not move the units up. It does not seem like they did. Now they will take everything. And they also took that, take that. Normandy, yes. So we got it. They did not get it. But what they did was give us a chance to take it. That's nice. They do not have any more force down there. But they actually take Vyborg. And I thought the Vyborg was actually a Russian area, but in real, it was actually Finnish, but they got this compromise in 39 when the Russian attacked, so they had the line here, but in real, it was them, but yeah. Look at the Romanians, just take everything here. So we could get Palestine now. I like that. That's actually a good choice. And all the German forces was dead here, and they cannot bring in more forces the next turns. So I'm happy about that. And we can go in and take these Busa and Istanbul by producing here. They did liberate one of our areas here. I like that. Thank you for that. They're bombing here. There we go. Got 3 points there. Okay, then this time we just move one unit over there. Like it. But we could also move more units down here. Like this. Okay, maybe that's not a good idea. Not in the long run. We need more units here. Okay, these can attack us. Well, as you can see, we do not have that much to do here. Hmm. Okay, let's see here. Is there anything else we can do? We need to buy a lot of units here. And here too. So let's say done. Buy a battleship. And no attacking this time. Four units there. Two there. Nope. This is actually easier to bring it in there. Undo all four. And just three. Done. 80. That's the second time we get 80. But we are just keeping these units here. And then it's just a long wait again. But this one will be fast down here. And it's good to have a 4 in protection. These 4 will attack here. We could also use infantry and get 4 infantry, but it will not be the same. And next time we'll buy 4 more, and then we'll go 1, 2, and then we'll get this. So I do not think these will want to get any of this. They still need all of that up there, but it takes time. We just have to wait patiently. I could probably also clip it so all this time is removed, but it will not be that good. I'm not good at that, 100% doing that really well. I'm not even sure I can do it properly. Just be some things and then I'm speaking and then it's cut. No. It takes a lot more effort there than you just move it a little bit. Okay, they bought a ship again, a destroyer one more time. They of course have the capital here. Even if the British will fail in London, they'll still have this, but then they're done. So it does not really matter. But what they're doing with this is just using it for creating units like a carrier and a. Let's see if we can see if they bought that last time. I think they did. You can just see where they placed them, like place units and then carrier. You can see that. And fighter, yes. So everything there was placed. And that's the option they have, so they do not have to be in an area where there's danger, and too much danger anyway. So they can place them out of reach. Okay, they took Denmark, so they actually took Denmark this turn here. I did not even see that. So they got them and lost 3 units, kept 2 of the tanks and 1 infantry. They're bombarding here the money part. I think they're trying to keep them down there, but they still get 24 each time. It's because the 6 here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 23. And then there's 1 unit. Okay, look at those. I thought they would do that. Yeah, that's probably something shady going on with this last one here. They just get it from there. No. Okay. Whoa! They still got 1 there, but all of them hit. What? Okay, I thought it was them getting it. Okay, they're attacking now. They're getting it also. They're not even. Well, that's it. Yakamoto got it too. That's capital. I like them to get it. Actually, I watched Yakamoto and did not get it. It was mostly Thailand, I think, got this or this one, or Hisashi. Hisashi got the first one, right? And the second one here. And the Germans got the third. They actually got it before they did, but it was in the same turn. Germans before, and then they got it. But finally, they got some of this good points. They can produce new units. The only thing is the Americans, but I think we got them under control, especially with our big forces here. But they are just stalemate here. They're not doing anything here. So it's a matter of inconvenience here. There we go. Waiting. But the Chinese do not have that much anymore. Let's see here. It did move the plane here. This is Dutch. Yeah. These will probably attack Nubia here. The French forces. They will produce 3 every time, and we'll produce, if we had to, we could produce 9 every time. Okay, they're moving up here. That's okay. I know it seems logical, but it's stupid. Why is that? Because they will never get, like, they cannot produce anything. They produce 4 now, and then now they will not be able to produce anything. They still got 23. I do not know what they get all those. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if that's the right number. No, they're actually only producing 7. Okay, maybe that's the thought about it. Here they produce nothing. But if they got 1, 3, 4, that's the 7. They have nothing left. Russia's capitulating totally here. Or USSR is. They lost the plane until aircraft gun, I think, but they got Saipan back for Yamamoto, but Yamamoto had 111 before, actually 118 now. Because they took 6 from Xing, the capital of China here. Why didn't they attack with 3 units before? 3 units against this one. Why not? Let's see. Okay, that was a little bit overkill. That was not the right area. Whoa. A lot of forces. Look at all of this. 14 infantry moved. But I would like to say this. They actually had 3 units. But if you look at this, there's also 2 planes before that. 80% chance, but they also had these 2 planes they could use. Even if they wanted to, they could just, yeah. So they could have taken this and get production totally there. But they've probably thought that these are not ready, but they should be ready. You can see they have. I don't know why they did not take it, and why they're like lining up to do this, take that time. But it is 2 points. Yeah, the British are moving up. I actually thought it would be the French doing it. As they had the forces here. Let's hope we can have these 8 or 10%. Still have a chance. And this should be, yeah. But there's still a chance all the time. This time we'll attack with 6, 10, 11 down here and take the next down here. The British purchased something that has 71. Only attacking one place, what I can see, and then, okay, Denmark also. That's second place. Oh no, come on. Could you just have gotten just 2 there? They're not getting, we are not hitting. Okay, we finally hit something and then hit that again. That was not a good deal there. Oh, they had some support? Yeah, 2 battleships supporting that. 2 units, 2 battleships. So next time we should get 2 points plus 1 point. Oh, look at that fleet there coming in. At some time, some point in this scenario, they will probably attack. The only good thing is that it's different fleets. If it was one fleet, then we would be dead. The bad thing is that these planes here can be on the British carrier, so you can just move them in, or on the American carrier and move them in. Even that it's not theirs, they will be able to move them in. There we go. There we go. They're going in here, not losing anything, and then they'll probably make some attacks, go in here. This will last for some time because they have enough money to buy infantry here all the time. Let's see here. Okay, they cannot attack any of these. They are too few. And we are not bringing in enough units to defense this area here because we cannot buy enough. Okay, let's move it. The Dutch people, the Finnish people, everybody move it so we can have. The Finnish should attack Ululu, but these two areas, even who takes it, it will be Finnish. And I think the German will get this one, and that will be good for them. Yeah, they are actually taking both of them. How? The 10 infantry unit there. So they are done. The Russians are done in Finland for the last time here. There we go. Then that's it. Finland has been liberated. They even got Murmansk and North Karelia, and Viborg. That's fine. They got all they need. Finnmark. They can talk with Norway about that. Germany will get Archangel easily. I think. Oh, no, 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 no. They are coming again. Romania is doing it again. They are taking the surprise and the. Oh, the Germans hate that. They're just taking the point. You can see they're taking the big points here, except, of course, where they have the biggest army. Now, is actually remain in, and they cannot produce any units. They have to move them up. The Germans are taking the strong points, but again, the Romanians are taking points that is pretty expensive here. 4, that's the highest one compared to Warsaw here. And then they take Kiev 3, Kursk 3, and then the German has to take Novgorod with 2-1, Tula 2, Donetsk 2, Crimea 2, Brest. Okay, maybe Brest was like close enough, but Lithuania 1 and Estonia 1. They have Leningrad, they have Moscow 10, and they have Stalingrad 5, but the rest is like the big higher points, not the capital or the main areas, the round ones I'm talking about, they are these Romanian hammering, get the points. 36, wow. They have 62 units. 401 Visachi, that's the highest? Even Yakamoto cannot even handle that. Americans cannot even handle that, then it's done. Britain has 120 units. That means, look at the difference here. Units, way too many. Double as much as the Allies. I think it's dead. I think it's done. Does not look like they can do that much anymore. But again, they have more and more coming over, more and more production filled up over here. If I move these away, they will just clean all up here and move them over here also. But then we have to look 1, 2, and 1. I can do that in one go here. Yeah, we want these 2 points. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. We want all of them. There's actually no areas here not giving any money. That's a little bit surprising. Okay, the Americans are coming in again. Bring up Netherlands. Oh, they are also going in here. Taking the different kind of islands that was free before. And they're moving over here. So they are taking... Oh, they got liberated. Nicely done. Probably not last long. These 21 is good when you have this as a balance. We could take a transport with 1 unit over here and then bring them down here. But the Americans will go down here now. Oh, not the Americans, of course, the Germans. But I think it's done now. I cannot see them win anymore. All the forces here will of course go up, but they will just clean them out and then move downwards here, and then that's it. So I will not take many more turns. Not when you see you have double as many units. And the Americans are not breaking the French defense. They actually were in here in Normandy. They had taken some. They were close to Paris, but they did something. Instead of just bringing the units up here, all of them, they just hold the line, and that was a time where we were actually in advance there and moved towards the east place or the west here. from the east, where they could not afford not to hurry up. A lot of infantry there. Gone. They got it again. This time they'll still be able to take it, but let's see here. There will be a little problematic situation here. I can see it. There's not enough units to take both areas. Especially if they have this free move. 7 here. 1, 2, move them in here. Here, 1, 1, 2. Let's see what they purchased. Carrier, destroyers. Actually, carrier is not the worst, the second worst, because they can get the planes. Did not buy any more planes. Where are the planes? They moved them up in the Netherlands, but they will of course have to move away. They could move them in Denmark, but then they'll have to move up there. Germany. What I would like to do if I was Germany, I would take all 4 of these. 1, 2. And then I'll take all 9 of these in here. All these in here. And then I would... No, not all. Just these 7 and these 2. No, they cannot attack here, Belgium. This is the hard point. The Germans will, of course, move the units up here, or maybe even here, and then wait for that. Yeah, they took Netherlands. I will do that. And they did that, as I said, but not with 4, only with 3. They should have done it with 4. But they did not bring the unit up. They just kept them there. The Americans could have done a little bit better, but we could take a deuce here now. I like that green color there. Whoa, 3 carriers, 5 planes. No, actually 10 planes. The cheap ones, the 2-1, 2-3, and then the 4-2. They do not have that option to buy the good fighters. I'm a little bit surprised here. Okay, they're bombing. They're bombing their own capital with the bombers, Moscow, but they're not. Okay, they're actually going over in Salakard, but there's no money in those two territories. Resources, Russian, 0. They cannot use the 23 they got because they have no production facilities. And even if they put the here, they will not be able to bring in 1. Okay, they actually got 6. And they, as I said, they move all the units up. They're dead. They're totally dead. Okay, let's do this a little bit fast. 2 over there. 4 there. 4 there. And then we can do this 1 unit up here. There. No. We have to do a little, and then 1 more unit here, and then say not to this one, but to this one, and then we have to do this 1 and 1. That's fine. So we get 3 points for that. And here we got that protection. 6 there. No, it's not possible. Those 4 attacking there. Okay. What? That's it. I will just buy the units here. Let the attack. Okay, we lost 1. That's fine. Remain all 3, then it's done. Good. Then we can build 4 and get 6 to attack, 7 to attack, but it does not really matter now. And 4, 1 unit, and 2. I do not think we need to do anything more than this turn here. I think we are done, actually. I think I cannot see the Allies winning this anymore. They do have 300. Okay, they do have 300. We have 5. We do have 200 more than them, but it's like they cannot penetrate this area here. And they have half of the units, but we could just 85. That's also the highest we've ever gotten. But it just takes so long with the turns. It's like really insane waiting. I really hope they will get this new engine working, so we do not have to do that. Wait for all this. and maybe using an AI that has used all these scenarios here, like play this game like 10,000, 100,000, maybe a million times to see if what happens in the different scenarios or the different situations, the AI could be better. I think the first couple of turns it's great, and then it starts to be a little bit clunky. Sometimes they also just bring the axe or the allies just bring unit in the middle and just waiting and hoping up a lot of units instead of like move them to right direction. They should do that. Okay, if that works, they probably will. 1, 2, then we could go 1, 2 here. Or if they move these tanks over here. Whoa, no hits. Come on. Yes! They did it! The Italians protected against the French tanks. Nicely done, French people. You did go into our trap, our Italian fortification. Actually, in the real time, when they tried to fortify here around Tobruk, the around 30,000, 40,000 Italians were surprised by 4,000 British, but everything. Oh, it's not. It's the forces. No, it's actually not the forces. It was mostly the equipment. Most of it. Of course, the force was not like wanted to fight the way the the Germans won, but the forces was like a little bit. If you do not have the equipment, you cannot do that much. That's the way it is. You need to have the right planes. You need to have the right equipment. And the Italians did not really prioritize that. That was discovered later that the Italians did not use that much of their production to do that. Compared to the Germans, they use like 50 times more, 40 times more. And that makes a little bit sense there. Okay, now they are back. Yamamoto is back here, going for the British fleet, going for that. But I was a little bit surprised. Ooh, this could be 1, 2, and they have the units here. They could take the Tokyo capital. They're just focused on their own little trip here. Maybe this is a little bit of a game changer anyway. If they take the capital here, I do not think they can produce units. Only one sub lost. That's actually pretty good. But they have 9 units here. They can take them in and 1, 2, and attack. 24 units here. 1, 2. They cannot attack, but they have a good fleet here, but still. Okay. There's actually things happening here on this front. They are like stopping over here. They are not stopping. You can see they continue bringing unit over. But they're focused a little bit more on the east side also. That's probably why The Germans have this fault, but they're waiting on this here. It's crazy. That's a good question. What's going on here? We can wait on Chinese, but they have only some few planes left. If you look here, you will always be able to see it. Chinese 3 units. If they lost these 3 units, it would be much faster. But I do not know. One plane here, we know that. The rest we do not know. They lost 2 tanks, now looting in, but they will be able to attack with 4 units here, of course. But then these tanks will reach 1, 2, and get that. That's not a problem. Okay, they do not have that many units here, but all depends on what Hisashi can do against the American fleet. They're coming in with more. Also battleship. They have 3 battleships now and 3 destroyers. 2 aircraft carriers with double hits. Okay, they're going in there. I do not know why Yakamoto's did not take this. They had the forces. I have no clue. But they're going in with few units here just to take it. Are they moving? Whoa. They did not get any. Okay, they did not take the territory, but still. And then that's done. Okay, they did get a transport out here. But that's not what I'm worried about. What did they buy? A lot of ships, yeah. Destroyers, battleships, transports, but a lot of ships. That's good. The thing I'm worried about, you can see they also bought 13 units here, is that they go in with 11 3 fighters. Okay, let's see. Oh, they have 6 planes. Oh, that's bombers. They have a lot of units. I always thought it was the units that did this that was slow. It is also a little bit, but mostly it's actually the remembrance on all the turns here. That was the problem, most of it anyway. They did not place anything here, and this is just bombers, but they should be able to stop them anyway. It's 2 in defense, it's not just 1. Remember that, that's just good bombers. Okay, the British are also going in. And also bombarding. Also in Denmark, okay, the Germans do have enough to take this time. How? What? Where did they get the tank? 1, 2. They got the tank from there. But they could do the same. They took 2 tanks before. Okay, they're going in with 2 units. They actually have 70% chance of winning that one. What about taking 3 units? I have done that many times, and we have 90%. Okay. The problem here, if they get this one, then we cannot take this one. We cannot go 1, 2 or 1, 2. Then we have to back up a bit. Whoa! They hammered that one. Okay, this time they got everything they needed, and we can move with the 4 units down there. And we could attack from this, because you can see it will not be good if they have the chance there to move. The Germans did not move, but they have not had that turn, of course, yet. But if they move over here, it would be nice. That's good. The British are really doing something here. So now Britain has got these 5 points here. It's 300 in difference, right? But it's not all about that. It's all about getting, if they can get this in some turn, then they will get all the money from Yamamoto. That's 100. They will get that to the Americans. That will mean that they will lose. We will lose this on that line, and they will get it on that. It's not just the loss; it's also the gain. That's always the question there. Okay, this time they're actually not even. They're moving here. Could they go 1, 2? No, they cannot. They could go 1 and 2 here, but with 2 units compared to that will never work. They got it. They also got the sub. Are they liberating their forces here, especially because the Americans are coming in? They're taking one step at a time. Next one, next one, next one. Americans have 140. I think they get more points each turn. But they're the only one. The rest is like lacking very, very, very big behind. But look at this. It's not Yakamoto, but maybe they can do something, but it's gonna be Hisashi moving in and moving in here, but they have 4 in defense here. So Germany move all the forces in here. They will lose eventually, but if they move down here and move, they will not be able to move down here. They will. That's will be enough to protection. 6 units every time, and these 10 1, and then these go 1, and then yeah, maybe. No, if they go 1 here, look at that. 39 there. Dead. All these units dead. What? Dutch people are going in and taking south of France? No, south of Spain, of course. Nice. Yeah, they just took us here without any problems. And now they had more money. The Dutch this time they have 6. Because they got those 2 in Lucia. Yeah. So Finnish has nothing to do. For the first time, the Finnish has peace. I think the Finnish people will be happy for that. Of course, there's something going on here in other parts of Scandinavia, here Denmark, but that's a long way. Romania moved all the way over here, but did not take anything. This is what's going to happen. These smaller countries can then go over and do stuff here. And but the thing is America. We need to look at. They can bring 12 over here. Okay, they are actually going for the bridge here after they got Saipan again. That's crazy. Nicely done. Okay, now it's the Americans we have to wait on. They are the only one make a difference here. That can make a difference. The British can also, but they are depending on the Americans. Let's see if this is the last one here. Okay, let's see what they're doing. They're going there. Oh, they're going in Oslo also. Going in here. But then again, they're not over here. Oh, they're taking Gibraltar. They're not even going in Andalusia, but that will probably be the non-combat mode. What about Japan? They're going for the transport up here. So even if the transport get a double hit, only a double hit will help. 2 ones. We'll bring that down. Let's see if it's 100%. It is not 100% if they get. Okay, it's not even 100%. It's close to. But they have a chance to make double once and then one again. This one could take the plane. But if they had this one, right? And they will go in with 2 bombardments. And then 11. And 3 planes. What's the chance? 0. Okay. Okay. So it's 0. Then, yeah. Then I would not do it either. Four tanks down there. Some from here up there. I think these will take Oslo. Tula. Whoa! They did actually get. What? Oh, they could have done it. They did get a plane for that one. Oh, well, very funny there. That was very expensive for them to do that. And they get a plane there too. Okay, 1-1. Did lose some units. Ships, transport, planes, units, but not that many. But transports again. But they do have a lot transport anyway. What I can see. 32 transport, 80 transport. Why is standing? Oh, wait a minute. They will be able to take all the units over. That's what they are thinking about. Hmm. There we go. Americans did not do that much here. And they moved the tanks here, so we do not even get that point. But they were okay. They get everything except this one. But it seems like they cannot do it. I was mostly looking at over here. "22 units. They did move them over here. 1, 2. Yes, done. Hmm. Russia can move eastward again, down here or over here. But if they stand still and these come up here, they can move back here. But then the Germans are here again. So they are trapped now. Also, this force totally trapped. They can move down here, but I'm not sure these would attack anyway, right? They'll get hammered. If we are saying that these guys are the defensive units, and 39, and then let's say 5, or maybe 7. Okay, they will lose 20, and that will be a big difference here. Oh, wait a minute. Are they moving over here? That was actually not something I saw there. That is actually a big difference. Look at this. I think they're able to take this one next time, but then this one will move up here. But wow, they are really going for the capitals right now, trying to do anyway. Let's just do our fast here. I think I do not like this one. Why? Because these guys can go 1, 2, 1. Hmm. Could bring one unit up here. No, we will not do that. We've got 11 battleships. Let's get one of these instead. Oh, lost one. That's fine. Oh, lost 3 there. Wow. Lost nothing. That was the most important one, actually. These could go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That will take 3. We'll only get 1. So we get 5 points. They get 3 points because they have these tanks here. I forgot to use them. Wait a minute. We need to place that one first. One, two. Okay, let's place these 6 here. '84. We have nothing to do here, really. We are holding the line here all the time. We have these 2 units. I did not just produce, so 1, 2, but it's, yeah. The Germans will, no, it will not be the Germans. It will be the Hisashi. We just need to make sure the Americans cannot go over here with all 22 units, ships and stuff, and kill this off. The British will not be able to do anything to help them. And that's the... Okay, they will bring 11 more here in. 1, 2, 11 more units will... Yeah, a few ships here again, but it's like I do not think they will do it. But they moved back here. They're focusing a lot. Oh, the Thai has been attacking or going into not attacking, but just supplying the resources on Australia here. What happened here? Did they move 12? Did they move all the units over here? They did. To help here, I think. To go up and help and attack here to get just some of the units. But soon we'll get like 1 and 2. They will not be able to take this. So it'll be 1, 2, take that. Next time, 1, 2. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's Yakamoto going in different areas here. Not taking that, but that would be his Sashi. They will take that, and then there will be nowhere to go back. They can attack this, but it'll be too hard for them, I think. But the Americans will just take these points very slowly, each island at a time. But if they are getting, where are the bombers? That's only one. Where are the other 5 bombers? Where are they at? They had 5 bombers. Oh, they're going up here. 3 bombers of them. And then 6 over here. Whoa. Okay. That's death capital here. That is the saving of the Japanese Empire with all these bombings. Long range bombers. Oh, they got 1. That's dead down there. And they got them, the rest of them. That was expensive, but it was needed. Let's see here. Let's you have 3 left. Even maybe even 3.5 left. Unit left if attacker 1. Average attacker unit left. Around 3.5, but they did not have that. They had 2. What about the money part there? They had a lot more. So if we are saying they only have 2 left, they lost 72 compared to 54. So they lost more. But then the Americans cannot go in and disturb here. And we do have the money part here, so it's good enough. So they lost a lot of those bombers, but can they purchase them back? No, only 2. And then a lot of infantry here. And that's, of course, okay, they cannot get that. That's 10 infantry. That's not possible at all, especially when they got this with bombers. and they will get more and more and more of these resources. 110, it's not that much, but of course it is, but it's not like last couple of turns 111, 110, so it's not like because it's raising the money count. They're also losing points here. If they got those 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's a different point. Then we'll have around those 117, a little bit better. But they have all of this. Soon they will lose some of it. Yeah. Money counts in this one here. They're bombing Britain. Okay, they are going in here. I thought they would not go in here. I thought they did not have the enough. 10. Then they're using all of this to go in. And then this one too. Maybe they just stir them up to take most of it. Yeah, you can see they could lose, but then they'll put units in here. They could lose, but they're not. Not with that second and third hit there. They're not take. They actually got a draw. No, they did not lose because they actually had 9 units left. Let's see the calculated odds here. They will have around 10, 11, 9 units, and that was what there was. 9. So, but they will not be able to do anything here. And all of this will be taken. Russia has no more units except 1. Oh, maybe they do have that. Russia has 4 units left. So there has to be some ships or something that they have left. It's only the Americans we need to wait for here. Oh, they cannot do it. 1, 2, they cannot even do it. Okay. They cannot even attack here. There we go. Just bombing for money. Not doing anything there. They're taking a German transport, but did they buy it? Okay, the British got them there. But did they buy it? Let's... No, they had it in advance there. 5 battleships. Where are they placed? 4 here. Oh, okay, that's not bad. I put the transport up here. And we will open it up next time. We just have to wait a little bit just to make sure everything is as it should be. And we are winning this. As I said the last 2 times also, but it is important just to make sure that I'm not like saying, oh, we are winning and then we are not, and then say, no, you will actually lose, and on what's going on here? Yeah, they did it anyway. I don't know why, as they're going to build 3 units here. That was down here. Yeah, you can see the resource for the Americans are rising. Antec still have 21 here. It's not that bad. Still have a lot because of these forces here, these areas, these islands. Will this be able to take this on? Not now, I think. No, wait a minute. This is defense. So offense here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 17, 2, 3, and that's it. They will win, but they will win with a very little margin here. They will not do that. They will not do that at all. It's because the transport cannot attack, but they can defend pretty heavily here. Yeah, they have not focused a lot on this side here the last couple of turns, and we are not focused on it. We have built a little bit, but we are not like built in all these locations here, a lot of these and this and this and this, and brought them down. So as long as they do not put many troops in, we do not put many troops in. But we do have 67 now here. 88, 89, 100, 101. No, 96 units. No, 100. That will never hit. Okay, Britain went out to Oslo here. But I think now they're done. I think we have it now. And the German, no, that's the Romanians again. Taking the last, maybe, yeah, taking not the last, but the fourth last unit, because they still have 3 units I cannot find. If they do not have any units at all, then it will be faster, especially also the Chinese. No units, faster turns. That's good. We got this done. Oh, look how much they can produce. A carrier, two aircraft. That's exactly what they need to do. 1 carrier, then 2 aircraft, and a transport. That's fine. But the carrier can have 2 capacity, and this is 1 each. So they're filling up the capacity. I like that. That's the way it needs to be done. It's a 3, right? No, it's a 2-2. No, that's American destroyer. Why? Come on, do not do that. 3, yeah. Versus that, but that was 2 infantry units lost at sea. But what the Japanese did not do, that was also tight, they did not go for transport. They thought it was not honorable to go for transport. The American transport, it was dishonorable. That was the Navy way. But the land people, whoa, that's a totally different area there. These can attack here if they want to, or even Brittany here. But they did not use that many units up here, the Americans, for a long time. They're afraid of moving them away from this. But if they move them down here, I probably would move them away. Just so to show them, and if they come up again, I will move them back. Just to show them they can be used and move them up here instead. And if they did that, that would be... Okay, they went in for where we are instead of going upwards. That's typical. Okay, they're going in here in Miatori. And they look at that. They moved one, and next time they will take that. Then they'll get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 every time. Is that the Russian? No, that's French. That's a Chinese. That's a French. 2 French planes. Yeah, where are the Russians? That's French again. No, that's Dutch, of course, but French is the opposite. Wait. I'm just curious of those troops there. Russian troops where they are. You cannot click and say, oh, I want to see units. They actually have 3 units now. They're not getting more, but they have 3 units. Yeah, the Germans will go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we can get one of them. Whoa. Okay, they got it. That's also our unit. Then they will get it back again. Both the areas. If the Americans are not moving their units upwards here to these areas here, but they will not be able to. 1, 2, yeah. But here, 1, 2, I have to bring them in there, and they will not do that. They buy 18, 1, 7, 1 plane, 2 destroyers, and 1 good carrier. Let's see here. And then Germany and Russia is not doing anything, and then that's it. They are moving forces now, moving down south with these again. And they are earning more money than ever, but they're the only one. Of course, yeah, Britain are earning money, but not much. Let's see here. They are bringing tanks in now. They are bringing more units in. Okay, if we attack this one with 12 of these, no, not 120. 6, 5, 7. They did what I said they would do. Just take our points. That's the worst thing that could happen. For our sake, they took what we fought so hard for. Of course, they fought and got the Russians there, but still, it's not the same. Oh, they're taking that up here. Wow, that was actually good. Cleaning the units out there. Taking a Chinese plane. Nice. But still. Okay, they brought a lot of ships in here, but it's not what I'm talking about. I want to make sure that we can try to see if we can get this. Oh, they got a lot over here now. Sub. I actually don't think that's it. We do not have. We have more money invested, but they have way too many transports, so we cannot get that worked out, unfortunately. They can just move all these troops in. We'll never be able to cross this. And they'll also be able to attack with them, with all of these, and then have this. Okay, if we are saying we are getting attacked, right? And they have 77 transports, 2 destroyers. We say that's it, right? So another one, nope, 3 destroyers. Oh, let's do the Americans here instead. That's better. 77, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Carrier, yes. Battleship, yes. A double carrier, yes. And then 2 more carriers, yes. 2 destroyers, 3 destroyers. Let's see if that is good calculation. Only 2%. Even that they have so much because of transport. Unit left is attackers 1. Okay, we will get, whoa, we get a lot of units left. So they will not do that at all because we have the protection of the German fleet also now. No planes on it, but next time they could go 1, 2. But I do not like they have carriers without fleets on. But let's just do our move and nothing else. Okay, only 22% chance, so we undo that. Bring that down there. Those there. Done. Yes. Battle. Got it. Oh, I only attacked with one. That's the problem. I should have attacked with two, but as I only attacked with one, yeah, we'll lose that. Even that was a one. We could have. I will only get one bombardment there. I forgot that, so we did not get it. But I think we did forget to move here too again. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's just say stop for this time. I will just do not do anymore. There's nothing to do. We have won. I cannot see anything, any situation that we will not win this with all these resources here. We're just getting more and they're getting less. So units, yeah, we are getting this done. And you can also see here, Russia has nothing. It's just a matter of time now. The Germans are getting down here, clearing all that. So that's it for this time. That's our winning scenario. We have won this, and just cannot see any other changes here. It just take the time, and now we got the tanks down here too. We can get our area left again, and we got more tanks we can bring down. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and let's look at another game. What we're doing, maybe I'll bring back this one, try another scenario with another one, and then figure out. But else it's got it too. Thank you for watching, and see you then.